Hello dear students, welcome back to BYJU'S Exam Prep and hi Aspirants, very good morning sir, very good morning and welcome to this fourth lecture on arrays and pointers, okay. And before starting this, there is a series which is starting on your YouTube channel which is called GATE Champions series. This is like kind of live GATE workbook. Around 500 plus important questions will be solved, okay, for all the subjects. That is complete branch, 500 plus important question. Hi Surya, very good morning sir, very good morning, okay. Please do attend this particular session. And this is about me, myself Sridhar DV Sir. I am having 20 plus years of teaching experience and my qualifications are MTech Saka from NIT Karnataka Surathkal and MSc Mathematics from JNTU Hyderabad. Of course, you can join this particular Telegram group for regular updates, class notes, etc. And this is topic number 4 under arrays and pointers. Mostly we'll complete it. If anything remains, we'll try to do it, finish it tomorrow together with strings. Okay. 3 more sessions we plan, like strings, structures and unions are the topics, my dear friends. Let us start with today's class. Got it? Good morning to one and all. So yesterday we talked about one-dimensional array. A quick review. This is an array of size what? 9. So we are having this particular array. Suppose the addresses, I am assuming the size of integer is 4 bytes, my dear friends. So these are the addresses. Now assume that the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now if I print ARR, what will be printed? For ARR, what will be printed? If I print ARR, assuming 100 is the base address location, what will be printed for ARR? ARR means what is printed. What is the output? When you printf, suppose if I do this, printf, double quote, %d, ARR. Or %p you can use it. 100 is printed. Very good. ARR means 100. Super. What about ampersand ARR? What about ampersand ARR? Even it prints 100, but ARR refers to the 0th location where ampersand ARR refers to the entire one-dimensional array. So if you increment ARR, you are pointing to the next memory location, whereas if you increase ampersand ARR or increment ampersand ARR, it will refer to the next 1D array, which is 136 in this particular case, my dear friends. Okay, this is what we discussed. Of course, this is about complete 1D array. We'll come to that little later, and our main interest is this. And when I say ARR plus 3, it refers to which memory location? Hi Prajwal, very good morning sir. ARR plus 3 refers to which memory location? ARR plus 3 refers to which memory location? 104, 108, 112 or 116? Is it this or this? Which one? I expect answer sir. Okay, 112. It refers to 112 location. And star ARR means value at that particular location. For example, star ARR refers to 10, my dear friends. Okay. Similarly, star ARR plus 5 refers to what? What is the answer for star ARR plus? Very good, Priyanka Datta. Very good. Okay. Super. Yeah. What about this? 10. ARR plus 5. See, that is fine. Star ARR is 10. What is star ARR plus 5? I am asking different questions. See, ARR plus 5 refers to 120. I am asking value at the location, Arshpreet. Don't get confused. I am trying to confuse you. See, my purpose is to confuse you. You should not get confused. Okay, even in the examination, they do the same thing. Value at that. That is it. See, my work is to confuse you. Am I clear? I want to confuse you. You need to properly understand and apply the story. Very good, Priyanka Datta. Very good. Now let us move on to two-dimensional arrays. The story we try to extend it to two-dimensional array. Logically, if you understand, the story would be very straightforward, sir. We try to understand each and every part here. Okay. Now let us consider two-dimensional array. So I'll just tell you before this, let us understand. One-dimensional array means an array of what? Maybe in this case like array of numbers or array of elements. See, any array is array of something. Any array means array of something. One-dimensional array is array of something, and that something in one-dimensional array may be integers, characters, floats, whatever it is. Okay. So in our case, simple sense, we are taking array of numbers. Whereas when you go for two-dimensional array, it is also an array. It is also an array. Array of what? It is an array of 1D arrays. What is it? It is an array of 1D arrays. See, if you understand this logic, whether it is 3D array, 30-dimensional array, you can easily understand, sir. The idea is an array is array of something. If it is 1D array, array of simply numbers or characters. 2D array means what, sir? Array of 1D arrays. 3D array means array of 2D arrays. Is it clear? So that is the idea. Two-dimensional array is a collection of 1D arrays. It is an array of 1D arrays. So it is an array of one-dimensional arrays. So for example, you consider this int ARR 3, 4. So it is actually an array of 3 1D arrays. What is it? It is an array of 3 1D arrays where each 1D array is containing 4 elements. Where each 1D array is containing 4 elements. So it is like 3 1D arrays. It is like 3 1D arrays, my dear friends. And logically it is a matrix. Logically it is a 3 by 4 matrix. What is it? It is a 3 by 4 matrix logically. Hope you understand? Like this. So array is, so in this case ARR is a 2D array with 3 rows and 4 columns. It is, one second. Yeah. It is 2D array means matrix with 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay. And total how many elements it will be having? Total it will be having 12 elements, my dear friends. Yeah, this week I was little, busy, so I forgot, I was planning, but it will be done, sir. Week 3 assignment was pending. I'll provide it. For sure, I'll provide it. Week 3, week 4, both need to be provided. Week 4 means this week's. Previous weeks and this week's both I'll provide it. Just give me 2 days. Okay, 2 days I'm a bit busy, so I'll definitely provide that. Okay, I remember, it's my fault, but I'll do it. And here ARR is an array of 3 1D arrays. So here ARR is an array of 3 1D arrays, my dear friends. If you understand this, you will never do any mistake. See, logically it is a matrix, 3 by 4 matrix. Physically, before this, physically there is one more logic idea we need to understand. It is an array of arrays. It is an array of arrays. That is one more logical, second level logical abstraction you can consider. Whereas physically everything is in a single line only. They are all stored in contiguous memory location. In C language, the array elements are stored in row major order, my dear friend. They are all stored in a row one after the other. Am I clear? Now pointers and 2D arrays. Now look at this int ARR 3, 4. So what is it? It is an array of 3 1D arrays. So I just given one example here, 3 by 4 matrix. It is a 3 by 4 matrix. Now let me tell you the simple story, then I'll try to explain with different examples. Here, what is the name of array represents? What it refers to? Name of array refers to what? The name of array refers to, the name of the array here refers to what? The name of the array refers to what? It refers to, see, in one-dimensional array, the name of array refers to what, sir? 0th element. So here, what will be 0 element of two-dimensional array? The 0 element will be 0th one-dimensional array. So the name of the array here refers to 0th one-dimensional array. It refers to 0th one-dimensional array. So when you say ARR, it refers to this 0th one-dimensional array, my dear friends. And when you say ARR plus 1, it refers to next one-dimensional array. And when you say ARR plus 2, it refers to the next one-dimensional array, my dear friends. Whereas ampersand ARR, it refers to entire 2D array. It refers to entire 2D array, whereas ampersand ARR plus refers to the next 2D array, my dear friends. So this also we should remember, my dear friends. But for solving mainly we require ARR. ARR refers to this entire 1D array. When you say star ARR, that refers to this 0th location of 0th one-dimensional array. Star ARR refers to this 0th location. Whereas star ARR refers to the element, the value which is stored at 0th location of 0th one-dimensional array. Am I clear? Star ARR refers to 0th, the value which is stored at 0th location of 0th one-dimensional array. Here array name is 0th one-dimensional array, my dear friends. Star array means the 0th location. Star ARR means the value which is stored at 0th location. The value which is stored at 0th location. If you understand, mostly the story is the same, sir. So star ARR refers to what? 0th index or 0th index you can say, or location of 0th 1D array. 0th 1D array. Yeah, that entire 10, 5, 2, 8, that array it refers to. That, yes, it refers to that entire array. Whereas star ARR refers to value stored at this fellow 0th index of or 0th location of 0th 1D array. Hope you understand. Now you need to tell me what is this ARR plus I refers to. What is this ARR plus I refers to? For example, ARR plus 2 refers to what? ARR plus 2 refers to second one-dimensional array. See, when I say second, I mean starting from 0, sir. 0, 1, 2, like that. Second one-dimensional array. So similarly, ARR plus I refers to ith starting from 0, ith 1D array. It refers to ith 1D array. And what about star ARR plus I, sir? Of course, see, it's not I minus 1th row, sir. Starting from 0, it is actually I plus 1th row. Actually, it is actually I plus 1th row. It is actually I plus 1th row. Starting from 0, see, ARR plus I refers to I plus 1th row. See, you need to fix this idea first of all, sir. Otherwise, you will get confused. Your starting will be 0. So, starting is 0 means this is 1. 1 means, correctly if you want to say 1, 2. Second fellow is 1, we are calling it. So, but if you start from 0 directly, you can call it 1, no problem. This is first one-dimensional array. This is second one-dimensional array. So, don't unnecessarily trouble yourself by thinking in two ways. You will get confused. Okay, let us use the same idea like 0th, first, second, like that. So obviously the names and the numbers will match. You will not get confused. Is that clear? The value of ith rows. Correct. See, it is star ARR plus I refers to star of ARR plus I refers to the 0th location. It actually refers to the 0th location or 0th index of ith 1D array. It refers to 0th location of ith 1D array, my dear friends. Is that clear? 0th location of ith 1D array. And what about the star ARR plus I refers to? See, double star refers to that value, but if you want to get into that some index in that, plus j you have to add, then you can move to that particular value. So then this refers to the jth value at value at jth index of ith 1D array. Am I covering anything? Is that visible to all of you? Is that visible to all of you? Anyhow, I'll be discussing everything in a detail with separate examples, sir. But I want everyone to understand this general picture. Once you understand general picture, any specific case you can directly understand, sir. Okay? Any specific case you can directly understand without any trouble. That is guaranteed. Visible. Yes. That is the idea. So this is the story, my dear friends. Okay? There are things ARR here refers to the 0th 1D array. See, because what is it, sir? 2D array is array of what? Arrays. So whenever you say ARR, it refers to an array, 1D array. ARR refers to 1D array. Star ARR means in that 0th element. Double star means that value. If you understand, even 3-dimensional array, you can easily extend the story, sir. Even 3D array, you can easily extend the story. There will not be any problem for you for sure. It is a simple mathematics. No complexity at all. Very simple arithmetic only we are doing. Am I clear? We are doing very simple arithmetic. So let us see. So ARR points to what? 0th 1D array. Star ARR points to what? 0th index or 0th element of 0th 1D array. So for example, ARR refers to this fellow. Star ARR refers to this location. Double star ARR refers to that value. Double star ARR refers to that particular value. Is that clear? Now what is ARR plus I? It points to ith 1D array. It points to what? Ith 1D array starting from 0th. 0, 1, 2 like that. It points to ith 1D array. And star ARR plus I points to 0th element of ith 1D array. For example, if I say ARR plus 2, it refers to second 1D array. It refers to second, starting from 0, second 1D array. It refers to the entire fellow. Whereas star ARR plus 2 refers to this location, 0th element it refers to. Am I clear? Suppose if you put one more star for this, you get the value. You put one more star means value at that particular address. That is 1 you are going to get. Hope you understand. Now look here. I am just giving you in a more detailed manner. What I explained, the same thing now we try to understand. See, ARR plus I refers to ith 1D array. Star ARR plus I refers to 0th element. Now for 0th element, how much you are adding? J you are adding, means you are moving to jth index of ith 1D array. You are moving to jth index of ith 1D array. Let me explain with example. Now for example, if I say ARR plus 2, it refers to this entire 2D array. It refers to its entire 1D array. Now this is ARR plus 2. Now when you say star for this, it refers to 0th location. It refers to 0th location, not value, location. Now for this, suppose if I say star ARR plus 2 plus 2 I added. See, this is 0 plus 1 plus 2 means I am referring to this particular location, my dear friends. I am referring to this particular location. So if you draw this matrix diagram or matrix, you can easily understand what is that you are talking about. What is that you are talking about? Hope you understand. It refers to what? So this fellow refers to what? In the second 2D array, second index, starting from 0 index. Second index it refers to. Second 2D array, second index it refers to. All of you able to follow? Any doubt? Is it clear or not? Very good. Now what is it? Now we are moving on to value at that fellow. Okay? Value at jth index of ith 1D array. So here this ARR plus 2 refers to second 2D array. Star of ARR plus 2 refers to 0th location. Suppose if I do star of ARR plus 3, sorry, 3 means we'll go out. 2 plus 3 refers to this location, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 location. It refers to this location. This refers to this particular location. Whereas, if you want 9, it has to be value at this location. That is value at star ARR plus 2 plus 3. And if you remember, for 1D array, we discussed it in more detailed manner, sir. We called it as A2. We called it as A2 plus 3 whole star. And the same thing we simply write it as A23, my dear friends. Same logic if I use, you can call it as A23. You remember, A plus I whole star can be written as star of I plus A can be written as AI can be written as IA. IA I ignore. This is fine for us because otherwise it will create some confusions. This is fine for us. So whenever you have star of A plus I, that can be simply written as A of I. So here star of A plus I, this part can be written as A2. Again this plus I whole star can be written as this of 3, you can write it. So this logic works, my dear friend, and you can call it as A23. So whether you say Aij, what is Aij, my dear friend? First let us see what is Ai. Ai means star of A plus I j. This can be written as star of A plus I plus j whole star. It's a simple mathematics. Okay. If you do it, you will understand. Whether you write like this or write like this, they are one and the same, sir. So now this can be simply written as, what is this fellow? This fellow is AI plus j whole star, and this is exactly same as Aij. So you can write Aij like this, or you can use it pointer notation, my dear friends. It is one and the same. Hope all of you understand this story. Is the story clear? Clear? So whether you write star of ARR plus I is, which is same as ARRI, which we understood in yesterday's class. So base address of ith 1D array, what it refers to? Base address of, it refers to base address of ith 1D array. Base address means 0th location. Correct or not? It refers to 0th location. Correct or not? ARR plus I refers to the base address of, entire 1D array. It is actually 0th location. Actually, it refers to what, sir? 0th location of ith 1D array. So ARRI, if I say ARR2, it refers to this 0th location. It refers to 0th location. ARR2 refers to 0 location, my dear friends. In this, ARR2 refers to base address in the sense 0th location of, it's like, 0th index of ith 1D array. It refers to 0th index of ith 1D array, my dear friends. Hope you understand like that. And now this can be generalized. Now ARRIJ is exactly same as star of star ARR plus I plus j. See, this part is simply ARRI. So if you see this manner, see, it's like, Tinku, correct or not? Tinku plus I whole star will give you what, sir? It gives you what? Tinku of I. If you understand this way, whatever Tinku is there of this j you are going to, this is Tinku plus j whole star, this Tinku, that is ARRI of j you are going to get. Am I clear? Hope you understand. That is the story. If you understood, we will continue further. And of course, even this can be generalized with this. Let me clear this. It would be troubling you. Now this is about address. What is address of ARIJ? This star will be removed, sir. This star will be removed. We are only talking about address. Then it is star of ARRI plus j, my dear friend. That is ARRI plus j. If you write, it refers to that particular address of ijth location. Address of ijth location. See, when you say ijth location, you need to understand, sir, this is your ARR00. This is your ARR01. Like this, we need to understand, my dear friends. And this is ARR10. This is your ARR11, etc. Is the idea clear? It's like just like your matrix manipulation, nothing more than that. The only thing is here where index starts from 0, that you just need to take care of it. Rest of the story automatically follows. Oh, I think the Stinku story I should remove, sir. Anyhow, it is clearly there. Fine. Am I clear? So this is the idea. Now you just tell me what is, I'll just show you one element. You tell me what is that element in both the forms. I need to tell you this form and I want you to tell in this particular form, or any one form is fine. This is better, sir, because this is common. Anyone can identify. This is interesting. I want everyone to tell. What is this element refers to? 4 is what? What is 4? What is 4? So you are in which one-dimensional array? You are in which one-dimensional array? First one-dimensional array. So first reach that one-dimensional array. This will give you 0th element, and you are in which element? 0, 1, 2, second element and address of that. I mean value at that particular address. Yeah. Or you can say ARR 1, 3. Oh, sorry, 1, 2. ARR 1, 2, my dear friend. Not 2, 3, Arshpreet. Arshpreet, it's starting from 0, na? You are starting from 0. This is your ARR 0, 0. This is ARR 0, 1. This is ARR 0, 2. This is ARR 0, 3. See, this is actually what, sir? It is actually ARR 0, 2. ARR 0, 2. Very good. Arshpreet, is that clear or not? Not 0, sir. 1, 2. Even I did a mistake. Yeah, even I am doing mistake, sir. 1, 2. 1, first array. 1, 2. Yeah, it happens for everyone. Even I am sorry. Is that clear? Yes or no? Once you understand, this is easy for you to extend it to 3-dimensional, 30-dimensional also we can extend, sir. Only you should have patience to write that. That's it. Now let us try to understand some important stories as we discussed for 1D arrays. So let me take this, an array of size 9. Array of size 9. So if ampersand A refers to the address 100, what is ampersand A plus 1 address equal to? Ampersand A plus 1 address equal to. See here 100 plus number of elements in this entire, because it is referring to entire 2-dimensional array. Number of elements in this 2-dimensional array, that is 3 into 3 into size of each element. What is it? 4. That is 100 plus 9 4s 36. So this is the starting address of next 2D array, my dear friend. This is the starting address of next 2D array. So if it is ampersand A 100, ampersand A plus 1, that is the starting address of next 2D array is what? You can directly write 100, 104 like this you can write, and you can identify the next one, which is obviously 136 is the next memory location address. Or directly with simple mathematics you can do this. With simple mathematics you can do it. Is it clear? Why 104, 136? Nah, it's not. See, Arshpreet, yeah. See, if it is ARR plus 1, what you are saying is correct. ARR plus 1 is also not 104. Even that is not correct, sir. ARR plus 1 would be, because ARR refers to the 0th 1D array. 0th 1D array means what, sir? There are totally 3 1D arrays. 0th 1D array. This is first 1D array, This is second 1D array. Am I clear? So from here it is 0th 1D array up to here. From here first 1D array starts, and from here second 1D array starts. So when you say ARR plus 1, this is ARR and this is ARR plus 1. That is, the address would be 112. So mathematically, if you want to solve it, ARR plus 1 into number of elements in first 1D array. How many elements are there? 3 elements are there. And what is size of each element? 4. So that is 100 plus 12, which is 112, my dear friends. You mean this particular part you want? Surya, you want this? Any element address you want to find. Okay. That also will get it, sir. See, that also I will tell you anyhow. But if you want, I will tell you here itself. I will tell you. For example, you want A21 address of this. Anyhow, we have a problem, but anyhow, let me solve this particular problem. See, it is like, A plus 2 star plus 1 whole star. See, A address is what, sir? 100. In our case, it is 100. In our case, it is 100. Now you are going for second fellow, means you have to see each array, 1D array contain how many elements? 3 elements it contain, and what is size of each fellow? 4. So you reached the 0th location of second 1D array. From there, how much you have to travel? 1 element you have to travel, that is 1 into 4. That is 100 plus 2, 3, 6, 6, 4 is 24 plus 4, which is 128. Am I clear? Anyhow, that example you will get it, sir. I plan everything in the future slides. But if you ask, I directly tell you. Anything directly you can understand. Those who understand the second slide which I explained can answer any question, sir, properly. That is the story. I am just elaborating with more examples, nothing more than that. Okay. So that is 128, sir. So what you are talking about, A21, is it not A21? See, I got the address directly. I got address directly. Is that clear, Surya? Is that clear, Surya? So if you are doing A21, see, what you need to do is, this is 1D array. So it is like A plus 2 into how many elements are there in this 1D array? 3 elements into what is size of each element? 4. Then what is this element? 1 into directly size. Will give you the answer. Its value is whatever is stored now, that is stored in that. 80 is the value. The value, if you want, value is, see, this is the address. If you want value at this address, what is value at this address? That is 80. Perfect, Arshpreet. Perfect. That's the story. Hope you understand. See, actually I planned something else and I created something else in this slide. Yeah. Anyhow, let us see whether it is possible in this. Yeah. Look here. Expression, print value, type and meaning. Ampersand A means what? I already told you, ampersand A means the address of the entire 2D array. See whether it is address of entire 2D array, address of first one dimensional array in that, or address of 0 location, all are same, sir. So here whether you do ampersand ARR, or whether you do ARR, or whether you do star ARR, they all refers to same value 100. Suppose 100 is the value, the same value you are going to get. Yes, 100 you are going to get. And what is this particular type, my dear friend? Ampersand ARR. It is a pointer to a 2D array. It is a pointer to a 2D array. It is a pointer to 2D array of integers. So which is actually base address of entire 2D array, my dear friends. It is a pointer to 2D array. Got it? Next one. Star ampersand A. What does it refers to? Star ampersand A. See, whenever it is star and ampersand, cancel out these two fellows first. That is A. A refers to what? The name of the array refers to what for a 2-dimensional array? The name of the array refers to the 0th 1D array. It refers to what, sir? The 0th element. That is 0th 1D array. Okay, so what is the print value here? Also 100. The type is, it is pointer to an array. It is pointer to an array. It is a pointer to 0th 1D array, no, pointer to an array. It is base address of 0th 1D array. It is base address of 0th 1D array. All of you able to follow? All of you able to follow? Hello Parth, Sonavani. Hello sir. The next one. A refers to same. Star ampersand A or A refers to same thing, sir. Okay. What is it? Same A. It is pointer to an integer, base address of 0th 1D array. Got it? Next one. What about star A refers to? What about star A refers to? Star A refers to what? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Parth. If it is helpful, I will be very happy person. See, it is 100, but what is it actually? 100 is fine. I told you, whether it is 0th 1D array or entire 2D array or 0th element, all are 100 only. Whether it is 0th element or 0th 1D array or entire 2D array. What is it? 100 is correct. Shirisha, perfect. 100 is correct. But what is it? It is that element or that array or the 2D array. It is what? Star A is, see, just write down this matrix, you will understand. What is it? This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And what is it? It is in the 0th array, 0th element. The address of this 0th element, that is also 100 only. And here, this is what type of fellow? It is a pointer to an integer. It is a pointer to an integer. Just pointer to an integer. It is just a pointer to an integer. So, base address of 0th index of 0th 1D array. Base address of 0th index of 0th 1D array. Perfect. 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 Super. Yeah. It is just a pointer address. Okay. It contains address. Is the idea clear? Next one. What about this? Star star A. Mega star. What is it? Is it value? See, A means 0th 1D array. Star A means 0th element. Star of that means value at that. That is, this is 10. So, what is it? Very good. 10 is the answer. And it is simply an integer. It is value at 0th index of 0th 1D array. Value at 0th index of 0th 1D array. So, similarly, star A plus 2 whole star will be what? What is the answer for this? Wonderful, wonderful. Value at 0th index of 0th 1D array. Super. What is star star A plus 2? What is star star A plus 2? See, generally I suggest whenever such two-dimensional arrays are given, you first write down that logical view, that is matrix. If you write, it is easy for us. Otherwise also you can find it. Star star A plus 2. See, this is 0th A. This refers to A. This refers to A plus 1. This is A plus 2. A plus 2 star means this location. Star of that means 70. Okay, this refers to 70, sir. This refers to 70. See, my dear friend, it is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So, you are referring to A plus 2 means second 1D array, star of that means this location, star of that means this value, which is 70. So, you can always draw this diagram or matrix diagram, then it would be much easier, sir, instead of going this way. Sometimes it may be troubling some people, but it does not matter, my dear friend. Or you can find the address 100, as Surya asked, na 100. 2 means you are talking about second element, no? So in the second dimensional array. So for that, what we need to do, each 1D array, how many elements are there? 3 elements are there. In that, size of each element is what? This much. So 100 plus 2 into 3, 6, 6 4s 24. 124. Value at 124 is 70. Value at 124 is 70. Like that also you can calculate. See, anyhow we can calculate that value, sir. It's not at all a big deal. Got it? Super. Very super. Next one, A0. No problem, sir. No problem. It happens. Even I do many mistakes. Okay. What about this? A0 refers to what? So please remember, star of A plus I is AI. So A0 means star A. So A is 0th 1D array, star A means 0th element. So the address you are going to get. The address you are going to get. What is the address you are going to get? 100 you are going to get. So I want you to tell me answer for A1, A2 also quickly. This answer I will give you. This is 100. It is pointer to an integer and it is base address of 0th index of 0th 1D array. What about A1 and A2? Quickly give the answer for A1 and A2. Quickly give the answer for A1 and A2. Answer for A1 and A2. What is A1? A2. A1 is 112 and very good 112 and 124. This time right on target, Arshpreet. Super. Super. 112 and 124. Super. Aman Pandey also. Wow. Super, sir. Doing great. Aman. Very good. Priyanka, Surya. Only one answer you get on Surya. Where is Priyanka? Priyanka Datta. Next one. Ampersand A plus 1. Ampersand A plus 1. What about ampersand A plus 1? Ampersand A means address of entire 2D array plus 1. Okay, so it refers to, we already solved it actually, if you remember. We already solved it. What should be the answer for this? We already solved it. 136. Super. And it is a pointer to a 2D array. Even this is a pointer to a 2D array. Pointer to 2D array. And meaning it is a base address of next 2D array. Base address of next 2D array. Very good, Surya. Very good. I think you asked this question earlier. I solved it. Now how you get it? Okay. How you get it? I solved it. Ampersand A refers to 100. Ampersand A plus 1. Here this refers to 2D array. 2D array will contain how many elements? So this contain 100 means 3 into 3 is the size. And what is size of each element? 4. So that would be 100 plus 36, which is 136. That is how we can get this answer, my dear friends. Mathematically also you can easily get it. Got it? Yes or no? A plus 1. We already done, all these are regular fellows, sir. A, this is A. 0th 1D array. A plus 1 is next 1D array. A plus 2 is next 1D array. We already solved it. It is 112. It is actually a pointer to an array. Pointer to array, base address of first 1D array. So these are all normal. So I am quickly moving on for next ones. Is that clear? All of you able to follow? Star A plus 1. See, A plus 1 is next 1D array. Star A. See, A is this. A plus 1 is this. But when you say star A, we are pointing to that 0th element. Star A refers to 0th element. So when you say star A plus 1, you are pointing to the next location. Location, that is, it refers to 104. So it is also a pointer, because star A is a pointer to integer. Star A plus 1 is also pointed to integer. Okay, and it refers to what? First index of 0th 1D array. First index of 0th. Okay, base in instead of like first index of 0th 1D array is fine. Am I clear? 104 is the answer. Super. Please tell me what is the answer for this, my dear friends. No, this many we do not have, right? Of course, even that can be answered, sir. That is also possible. Okay, let us try this. That is interesting. Please try this. What is the answer for this? I want answer for this, sir. This is an interesting question actually. We have a gate question based on the same idea. Of course, we solve it. We'll try to fix that here itself. Then we can move to that. Who is giving correct answer for this? You can try mathematically or whatever way, sir. 120. Aman? Please check that. See here, A plus 1 means, you understand, no? A plus 1 means this location, that is first 1D array. See, A plus 1 means what? First 1D array. Correct or not? Not Sidhu. First 1D array. Now star of that means 0th index of, star of this means 0th index of 1D array. Correct or not? First 1D array. 0th index of first 1D array. Now for that, if you are adding means you are going to next element. For example, A plus 1 is this. You understand? Star of A plus 1 is this location. Star of A plus 1 means this location. And from here, how many elements you have to move? This is 0th, this is first, this is second, and this is third. So you are actually talking about star of A plus 1 plus 3. So you are referring to 124 location, my dear friends. You are referring to 124 location, my dear friends. Have you understood, or you want me to repeat it again? This is very important idea. A plus 1 refers to first 1D array. Star of A plus 1 refers to 0th element, plus offset. How many elements you have to move? How many indices you have to move? Plus 3 means actually each array is having 2 elements only, but there is no bound check in C language, right? So when you do plus 3, it will go 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Whatever is there, that particular fellow will be done. Okay, for you I'll repeat it again. I'll do it in two ways. I'll also write matrix for you to make this idea clear. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now look here, I asked like star A plus 1 plus 3. I asked star A plus 1 plus 3. See, A means what? This fellow. That is this address. A plus 1 means next to 1D array. A plus 1 means this fellow. The second one, first 1D array. 0th 1D array, first 1D array. When you say star A plus 1, this is A plus 1 means 112. Of course, this entire A plus 1 refers to this entire 1D array. A plus 1 refers to the entire 1D array. 40, 50, 60. When you do star of A plus 1, you are referring to 0th location. That is, when you do star of A plus 1, when you do star of A plus 1, you are referring to the 0th location. Now for that, how much you are adding? Plus 3 you are adding. See, plus 1 if you do it, see for this, if you do plus 1, this would be what? Star A plus 1 plus 1. Correct or not? Star A plus 1 is this. But I want plus 3. So how many locations I have to move? This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. Whatever is the next, that is next is obviously this. And this fellow would be your star A plus 1 plus 3. Even here also you can do it. This is star of A plus 1. This is star of A plus 1 plus 1. And this is plus 2. And this is your star of A plus 1 plus 3. See, even though the array is having only two elements, the offset directly take next elements, my dear friends. Even if you want, you do star of a plus 1 plus 5, you do it. Yeah, then you go to the automatically next row. You automatically go to the next row. See, star of a plus 1 plus 2 is the entire row. But plus 3 if you do, you automatically go to the next row. Plus 4 means next element. Plus 4, 5 means next element. So please tell me address of this and address of this. Those who understand should tell me address for both the fellows. Should tell me the address for both the fellows. Wonderful, Aman. Wonderful. Aman doing great. Super, sir, Aman. Super. You followed. And this is 125. He quickly answered. Super. Is the idea clear? Yes, Arshprit. Super. Now you can also try one more idea. What is star A? What is star A plus 6? Address of this you try. Star A plus 6. Sir, why we not add 40 plus 3? See, my dear friend, you need to understand this is a pointer. What is the type of this? You should understand. To pointers, if you add something, it is pointer arithmetic. To integer, if you add something, it is integer arithmetic. So pointer, if you add something, see, if you are having a pointer, suppose it is pointing to location 100 and size is say 4 bytes. If you do p plus 2, it is not just p plus 2, it is 100 plus 2 into size of that which it is pointing to. So this is 2 into 4, like that you are going to get. Is the idea clear, Sajal? See, here 40 is not the number, we are not adding 40. Star a plus 1 is not 40. Star a plus 1 is address 112. It is address 112. It is not value. If it is integer, plus 3 will be adding 3 only. But it is not integer, it is pointer. Pointer arithmetic is different from integer arithmetic. Hope you understand. Hope you understand, Sajal. Pointer arithmetic is different from integer arithmetic. Okay, pointer arithmetic and integer arithmetic may match to some extent when it is character which is 1 byte, but again you have to be careful. Star a plus 1 plus 3. It's same as a plus 4 only, na? A plus 1 plus c. A plus 1 plus a plus 1 means what, sir? This particular address. See, a plus 1 plus 3 is what, sir? You are just adding that particular address. A plus 1 plus 3 you are adding to this particular point. A plus 1 is the entire 1D array. For that you are adding 3 means it's not 136. It will go somewhere else, sir. It will go somewhere else. Am I clear? See, a plus 1 is this, a plus 2 is this, a plus 3 will be this, a plus 4 will be somewhere here. Okay, how much every time you are adding, sir? 12 you are adding now, 136. Next 136 plus 12, 148 it would be. It would be 148, Surya. It would be 144. You missed the star. Star matters. Okay, rank matters. Similarly, star matters here. Hope you understand. Hope you understand. A plus 1 plus 3 is same as a plus 4, sir. If you put brackets, you want to confuse, it won't get confused. It is a plus 1, that address plus address. Even that 3 is taken as, because this pointing to what is a plus 1, it is a pointer to 1D array. See, what type of pointer is also important. What type of pointer it is also very important. If it is pointer to an integer, plus 1 if you do it, it will point to the next integer. If it is pointer to 1D array, plus 1 will point to the next 1D array. If it is pointer to 2D array, plus 1 will point to next 2D array. For example, ampersand a plus 1 will point to next 2D array. I think I answered all the questions or not? Of course, I don't know what I understood, I answered. Ampersand a means the array. If it is pointing to what? It depending on that. If it points to integer, +1 means it will point to the next integer. If it points to array, +1 means it will point to the next 1D array. If it points to 2D array, +1 means it will point to next 2D array. If it points to 3D array, +1 will point to the next 3D array. Same thing like that. First let us understand this 2D arrays, then we will try to return the functions. That also we need to understand, sir. Am I clear? But whenever you want to return pointers, see that they are not local variables. So generally, when you want to return pointers, we generally make them global or static variables. You have to do it. That also we have to keep track, my dear friends. Am I clear? Surya, did I answer your question? Did I answer your question? Hope you understand. Now what about, I think we answered this. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Now look here. This type of questions now you can answer very easily. A plus 2 means what, sir? A plus 2 is this one. Star A plus 2 is, this is star of A plus 2. It is a pointer to integer. See, this is pointer to array. A plus 2 is pointer to array. Star A plus 2 is pointer to integer. Plus 2 means it will point to 1, 2 means this is star A plus 2 plus 2. Am I clear? It will point to that 132 location. So the answer for this would be 130. This is what? Star A plus 2 is a pointer to integer. The answer is simple 132, but it is what type, sir? It is pointer to an integer. Pointer to an integer. See here you need to understand this. Ampersand A is pointer to 2D array. It is a pointer to 2D array. We write like, int star, like this we write. It is a pointer to 2D array. Whereas A is pointer to 1D array. So we write like this, int star, like this. It is a pointer to 1D array. Whereas star A is pointer to integer. It is simply int star. Whereas star A is integer. In this case. Star A. Star A means what, sir? A is this, star A is this. Okay, star A is this location, not 10, this location 100. Plus 6 means what? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This location you are talking about. That is 124. Super, Shirisha. Super. Base address of second index of second 1D array. Base address of second index of second 1D array. That is the story. You can extend to any level, sir. The value at that location, which is 90. What is value at this location? 90. Value at second index of second 1D array, my dear friends. Hope you all understood. The ideas are clear. And as I told you, whether you write like this or you write like this, they are one and the same. That we discussed in the beginning, my dear friends. A22 is exactly same as this A22, because you need to understand it's like A00, it is going to start. A2, that is 0, 1, second one dimensional array, second index 0, 1, 2, that is 90. Same as the previous one. It is an integer, value at second index of, value at second index of second 2D, second 1D array. Now look here, this is interesting. For someone asked now, for that what happened to this? Yeah. A11 means what? If you want to calculate the address manner, using addresses, how to calculate. See, A means what? 100. Because it is pointer to, A is pointer to 1D array. When you do A plus 1, see A is what, sir? It is 100 only, but it is pointing to 1D array. It points to 1D array. So when you do A plus 1, what is happening, sir? This 1 is equivalent to, in the 1D array, how many elements are there? 3. And what is the size of each element? 4. So when you do A plus 1, it is going to give you 112, my dear friends. So this A plus 1 will give you 112. Star of that means what, sir? A plus 1 is 112. But star of this means, of course, the same location, but this time it is referring to this location only. Whereas A plus 1 refers to entire 1D array, star A plus 1 refers to this location. Now it is pointer to just an integer. See, star A plus 1 is 112 only, but this fellow is pointing to integer. This fellow is pointing to integer. So this fellow, if you add 1, next time when you add 1, what is added? Size of the integer is added, not size of the array. Because here A is pointing to array, plus 1 means size of the array is added. But here it is integer. When you do star A plus 1, because it is integer, an integer size is added. So what is it? It is 112. 1 means size of integer. What is it? 1 into 4, that is 116. Now star of this means value at this address. Suppose if you want value at this address means value at this particular address. And what is value at 116, sir? 50 will be printed. 50 will be printed. Oh, you people already given the answer. You don't need my discussion here. I think you already understood that. Value of first element of first 1D array, my dear friends. So the same story I given. What I explained, same story is here. You just understand that particular idea. If it is an integer, if you increment, normal increment. If it is a pointer, if you increment, what it is pointing to, suppose if it points to character, incrementing means plus 1 byte you are going to get. If it points to integer and assuming integer is 4 byte, plus 1 means plus 4 will happen. Plus 2 means plus 2 into 4 will happen. If it points to 1D array, plus 1 means what, sir? Plus size of the array we have to add. 2 means 2 into size of the array we have to add. That is the logic, my dear friends. Of course, they are all, I think we all done it. We just kept different questions, my dear friend. All these we can easily answer. A plus 1 means what, sir? This is A plus 1. Star of that means this is star of A plus 1. Now plus 2 means plus 1 plus 2 means this location, which is 120th location. A regular problem, which is pointer to an integer. Base address of second index of first 1D array. Yeah, someone asked, this was a gate question. Consider the following declaration of a two-dimensional array in... just see, don't practice blindly. See, this is what generally people do practice, more practice without fixing. If you practice 1000 problems also, what is the use, sir? If you don't know what is what, if you are not every problem, you have to go back and verify everything. What is the use of solving 1000 problems also? Fix the idea first. Practice is necessary. Practice is necessary after understanding. Without understanding, if you practice, it's useless. Okay? See, my dear friend, whatever you learn with your short-term memory. You learn with your short-term memory. If your short-term memory is good, you quickly understand whatever I am telling you. Am I clear? But those who understand, they are in danger. Because those who understand, they don't do practice. They don't do practice. If you don't practice it, it will not go to back. That is long-term memory. Okay? And you cannot recollect things. Please remember this. Okay? You have to practice regularly. After understanding. Without understanding what you practice. Please answer this question, sir. Those who understood should answer this question perfectly. Address of this fellow you want. I want address of this fellow. See, A4050 means, according to our story, it is star of A plus 40 plus 50. But I want only address of this means, this star is not required. Star A plus 40 plus 50. Those who can answer this perfectly, using the logic, if you remember, don't do it. Using the logic, you are able to solve it, then it is done. And see this, it is a character array. Character 2D array. 100 by 100 matrix. 100 by 100 matrix. 100 by 100 matrix. Okay, I'll just clear it. I'll write it here so that I can write the answer here, sir. Okay, I'll just rewrite this here. We require address of 4050, and before that, A4050 means what? It is star of A plus 40 plus 50. Now you require address of this means that star is gone. Star and address means star and ampersand and star is gone. So we are interested in A plus 40 plus 50. Wow, Arshprit, why? Shirisha, Siri, super. You're done. You're rocking. Wonderful. Great. See, sir. Here A is what? It is a pointer to 1D array. It is pointer to 1D array. Where 1D array size is what? Of size 100. It is pointer to 1D array. So A's base address he given it as 0. Base address is given as 0. So A is 0 actually, but it is pointing not just 0, sir. It is pointing to this 100 elements. It is pointing to this 100 element. The base address is 0. The base address of this is 0. The base address is 0 for this. Now what you are doing? A plus 40. Because it is pointing to 0th 1D array, A plus 40 will point to 40th 1D array. So for this what you need to do? 0 plus 40 into size of each array. What is size of each array? 40 into size of array. Size of array. And what is size of array? 100. And each element size. So it is like 0 plus 40 into size of array is 100. And what is size of each element? Because it is character, na? Character is only 1 byte, not 4 bytes. So into 1. So it will give you 4000. It will give you 4000. Now star of this means what, sir? Star of this means, of course, even this is 4000, but A plus 40 is referring to 40th 1D array. Star of A plus 40 refers to 0th element of 40th 1-dimensional array. And from here, even this refers to 4000 only. But from here, you want to move how many elements, sir? 50 elements. Because star of A plus 40 is integer for, not integer, character, pointer to character. Plus 40 means, plus 50 means we just need to add 50 more characters. So the address of this would be 4000 into 50 into size of character. What is size of character? 1, which is 4050, my dear friends. Which is 4050. Very good. So the answer for this is 4050. Hope all of you understood? Hope all of you understood? Yes or no? See, first one, you have to see the size of the array into size of each element. For inner fellow, I don't have additional space. I do one thing. Okay, let me. See, it's like, star A plus 40 plus 50 directly if you want to solve it. Here, A is pointer to array. A is pointer to array. So, size of array is what? Size of array is 100. Size of each element is what? 1. So, that you have to do it. So, this A is 0 plus 40 into size of each array because it is pointer to array. So, 40 into size of the array into 100 into 1 into 1. This is done. Now when you put star, it becomes just pointer to integer, pointer to character. Now it becomes pointer to character. So when you do plus 50, it is just size of character. What is size of character? 1. So what happens? It becomes 4000 plus 50. So 4050 would be the answer for this. 4050 would be the answer for this. Very good, very good. Try this problem, sir. Now this kind of problem should not trouble you, sir. I think it is GATE 2020 IIT Delhi question. Even here there is a small problem. This is gone up. Make it here. Yeah. Now it's good. Answer this. So it looks so dangerous. It is not dangerous, my dear friends. Now those who understood the idea, it is not at all dangerous, my dear friends. Okay, we are having 4 by 5 matrix. You can directly write, or directly it is anyhow given now. If you want, you can just write down this matrix: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. People are already giving answer also super fast. So A means what, sir? It is pointer to 0th 1D array. A plus some value. See, star A means what, sir? This value star A means 1. So for A you are adding 1 plus 2, means it is actually A plus 3 you are doing. It is actually A plus 3. This is A plus 1, A plus 2. You are talking about A plus 3. So this inner portion is A plus 3. Star of this means what? You are talking about this location. Star of that means you are talking about that location. For that location you are adding 3, means this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So you are talking about this location. Value at that location is 19. So the answer is 19 for this. Super fast. Kaustubh, Surya, wonderful. What about Arshpreet, is that clear or any doubt? And what about Sajal? Other people? Ramakrishna, Sirisha, Aman, what happened? Is it so difficult or what? Or I made it difficult? Yeah. Okay, Sirisha. See, look here. See, the confusing part in this problem would be this one. Confusing part would be, what is A? A is a pointer to 0th 1D array. So A is this pointer to this. A actually points to this. See, for A you added something. For A you added something. Plus 2 is direct, but this star A means what? See, A is pointer to 1D array. Star A is 0th location. Star A means this one. So this star A is 1. So this problem is now actually equal to star A plus, what is star A, sir? Star A is 1 plus 2 plus 3. This is the story after this. Now A plus 1 plus 2 is same as A plus 3. So now this is same as star A plus 3 plus 3. Precedence and associativity is also important, sir, but anyhow we are within that. Star will have higher precedence than plus, automatically that will be taken care. Okay, so yes, that is very important. Of course, yes, precedence you can't do like, you know. So now this A plus 3 means what? A is this, A plus 1, A plus 2, A plus 3 is this, means the entire 1D array. Star of A plus 3 means what? 0th element. Now plus 3 means what? This is star of A plus 3. This is star of A plus 3 plus 1, A plus 3 plus 2, and it is star of A plus 3 plus 3. Now we need value at that address, which is 19. So 19 is the answer. Hope you understand. Wonderful. Okay, 19, you got it. Super. Next problem. This is also 2021 IITB. Even it is based on 2D arrays only. It is also based on 2D arrays. Answer for this. It's simply matrix definition, sir. He given matrix definition and he is asking value of a element. He given a matrix definition and he is asking value of an element here. answer this question. First, we have to understand the definition. ARRIJ is what? What is it? 10 into I plus J. So, what is that you are doing? The ith index is multiplied with 10 and that is multiplied with jth index, my dear friends. Okay, you all know 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4 like this now. So, in the zeroth array, I will be 0, so this part will be 0, only j values you are going to get. So, only j values you are going to get. Correct or not? See, for I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0 to 5, aij is this. Say, what is it, sir? It's like, you all know, right? A00, A01 and I varies up to 3 and j varies up to 4. A02, I think it's up to 4 means a very big number, sir. Okay. Space may not be sufficient. But it's not necessary to write the entire story. To understand, I am just showing you the picture. A03, A04. This big matrix you are going to get. Now here, what is it, sir? 10 into I, that is 10 into 0 plus j. So here j value only you are going to get. So in the first time, you get j values only because 10 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 0. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time what happens? It is A10, A11 and so on. In this case, 1 into 10 is 10, 10 plus 0, 10 plus 1, 10 plus 2 and so on. So it is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Next time it is what? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think I is up to 4, na? 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. This is the matrix, sir. So the matrix definition is given here. Now he is asking ARR19. ARR1, ARR plus 1 it is this. In this 9th element you want. Again here he doing tricky story. This is star ARR plus 1, sir. In that 9th element, because it is a pointer to integer, now you need plus 9. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you are referring to this location. Value at that location is 24. Earlier we solved same problem. I said there was a gate question based on this. Same one. This is the answer. 24 is the answer. We discussed similar problem earlier also, my dear friends. Only thing is here he given the definition, then he is asking questions. So first here you need to identify what is that matrix. After identifying, you have to reach that element. And that also little tricky. This is a very good problem. Is that clear? Hope you understand. Yeah. So the answer for this is 24. All of you able to follow? First thing is identifying the matrix, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. First, understanding this definition is important. Later on, ARR1 plus 9 means this is ARR plus 1 is this location, plus 9 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This location, value at that particular location is 24. Like this, you are going to get the answer. Hope you understand. Now the story can be easily extended for 3D arrays, my dear friend. The story can be easily extended for 3D arrays. What is 3D array, sir? It is an array of 2D arrays. It is an array of 2D arrays. Okay? Look at this. What is it? It is an array of two 2D arrays. It is an array of how many? 2D arrays. How many 2D arrays? Two 2D arrays. See, 1D array is simply array of numbers. 2D array is array of 1D arrays. 3D array is array of 2D arrays. Am I clear? So in 1D array we have array of numbers. It is array of numbers. 2D array is what? Array of 1D arrays. Now 3D array is what? Array of 2D arrays. So these are the elements, my dear friends. These are the elements here now. The elements are those fellows. The 2D arrays are your elements. 2D arrays are your elements. See, for example, this is an example. So 2 3 by 2 2D arrays. 2 3 by 2 2D arrays. Okay. Now let us understand the story here itself, so that later on whatever he is given you can easily understand this. Now what is what? Let us try to understand, sir. Okay, let me clear everything first of all. Now look here. Here the name of the array refers to entire 2D array. See here, ampersand A refers to 3D array. So if you do ampersand A plus 1, it refers to next 3D array. Same as the previous one. Now A refers to what? 0th element or 0th element. 0th element is what? 0th 2D array. 0th element is what, sir? 0th 2D array. It refers to 0th 2D array. So this is 0th 2D array, this is first 2D array. A refers to 0th 2D array. A refers to 0th 2D array. Star A refers to what? Star A refers to, this is star A refers to. Star A refers to the 0th 1D array of 0th 2D array. 0th 1D array of 0th 2D array. What is star A refers to? Star A refers to this fellow. Star A refers to the location, that is 0th index of 0th 1D array of 0th 2D array. Now one more star if you put, that is triple star A, if you put, what it refers to? That refers to the value, my dear friend. That is value at the previous nonsense. What is the previous nonsense? Same thing. That is 0th index of 0th 1D array of 0th 2D array. Am I clear? Hope you understand. The level will be increased, my dear friends. So if you do like, A plus 1, you are referring to this entire 2D array. Star of that refers to this fellow. Star of this refers to this fellow. Star of this refers to 20. Triple star A plus 1 will refer to that particular 0th element, my dear friend, 20. Okay. So for example, if I do A plus 1 star plus 1, okay, plus 1, or let me do plus 2 here. Plus 2 star plus 1. What it refers to? What it refers to? So here what is happening? Let us try to understand. Let me clear these stories so that it would be very clear for us when we solve this problem. The last one, let us try to understand. A plus 1. A refers to 0th 2D array. A plus 1 refers to this entire first 2D array. Star of that means we are referring to 0th 1D array of first 2D array. Plus 2 means this fellow is star A plus 1. So star A plus 1 is referring to this 1D array. No, plus 2 means this fellow will be star A plus 1 plus 2. That is, we are referring to this fellow. In this, you are adding star means, okay, 1 minute. If you write at a time, you will get confused. Let me remove this. This is the one. Now, if you want this location, what is this location? Which is star of star A plus 1 plus 2. That is the location. That is the location. This location it is. This location. Now you want what? Plus 1 for this. See, for this you want to add plus 1 means you are referring to this location. So what is this location, sir? Star. Okay. plus, for this value, whatever you return, no, plus 1. This fellow is pointing to integer plus 1, the next fellow. So this same fellow you write down star a plus 1 plus 2. For this you add plus 1, you refer to this location. And value at that location is this. So this refers to 32, my dear friends. This is value at this location is 32. Hope you understand. Is the idea clear? All of you able to follow or not? Yes or no? Same story. How can you initialize the 3-dimensional array, my dear friends? How can you initialize 3-dimensional array like this? So within the parenthesis, see this flowered brackets 2 times you are using. This is for 0th 2D array and this is for first 2D array, my dear friends. This is for first 2D array, my dear friends. Logical view is very important for this type of problems. If you write every fellow in the same line, it may be little confusing. Logical view is very important. This is your A, this is your A plus 1. Then this is your star A plus 1. Then this fellow would be star of star A plus 1. The value would be star of A plus 1. Is the idea clear? That is how we can generalize to any extent, my dear friends. Now this is the story. If you see this, actually we are having two 2D arrays. 0th 2D array, first 2D array. So this is 0th 2D array and first 2D array. See this flowered brackets up to here refers to 0th 2D array and second initialization is this one. Now within this there are 1D arrays. Within the 2D arrays obviously there will be 1D arrays because each fellow is of size 6 elements. So you can see how many elements are there in first 2D array? 6 elements. Second 2D array, 6 elements. In each 2D array, how many 1D arrays are there? 3 1D arrays are there, each of length 2. So we are having one-dimensional array of length 2 in this, how many? 3. So this is 0th 1D array from here to here. The next one is first 1D array. The next one is second 1D array. That is each 1D array is of length 2, my dear friends. Each 1D array is of length 2. Same is the case for next one. 0th 1D array. In the first 2D array, 0th 1D array. In the first 2D array, first 1D array. In the first 2D array, second 1D array, my dear friends. Like that it continues. So this is the story. So let me clear this. It would be confusing. Now look here. This part refers to up to here. So this portion is corresponding to this. It is just like a 2-dimensional array problem, sir. This part corresponds to this fellow. And that is the story, my dear friends. If you want to see, because every fellow is arranged in a row major order only. See, this is logical view. For that, this is physically how they are arranged in the memory, my dear friends. So ARR points to what? 0th 2D array. I already told you. ARR plus I points to ARR plus I points to ith 2D array starting from 0th 2D array. So here this ARR, okay, here it is A I given, sir. So please sorry, this is ARR and this is A. Please don't get confused. You can replace it. Hope you can understand, no? There was a printing mistake happened. It is given A and it is, I am talking here as ARR. Hope you understand. Sorry for that. Okay, I'll write here. A is this. A plus 1 refers to this one. Got it? Here also I did the same mistake, sir. Here I given A and here I given ARR. Don't get confused. You simply change it as ARR. We do this. It would be easy for you. You call it as ARR, sir. That would be easy. ARR plus I is base address of ith 2D array. Now star of ARR plus I refers to what? In that ith 2D array, you are talking about 0th 1D array. Ith 2D array, you are talking about 0th 1D array. That is 0th 1D array of ith 2D array. So for example, this is given. So this entirely is ARR. This entirely is ARR plus 1, whereas this ARR star ARR plus 1 refers to 0th 1D array of first 2D array. 0th 1D array of first 2D array. Now what is it? See, star of ARR plus I means what, sir? You are referring to 0th 1D array of ith 2D array. In that you are moving to jth position. That is, it points to jth index. You better write index, sir, because element means sometimes people get confusion. So you can write index of ith 2D array. Jth index of, I think we made a mistake. It is not like raw, not correct, na? Let me clear this. What it actually points to, ARR plus I points to ith 2D array. This points to 0th, what you call 1D array of ith 2D array. So in that jth element, okay. So jth, am I correct? Just let me write this. See here, ARR refers to this, ARR plus 1 refers to this one. Star of that means you are referring to this. Plus J means you are referring to jth 1D. See, it is 0th 1D array. When you do AR star ARR plus 1 plus 2, when you do it, you are referring to second 1D array of first 2D array. Second 1D array of first 2D array, my dear friends. So it refers to what? Second 1D array of first 2D array. Okay, second 1D array of first 2D. Of course, you can say that. Second 1D array of first 2D array. Of course, you can say this. Am I clear? This is fine. Jth 1D array of ith 2D array. It's correct. Jth 1D array of ith 2D array. Instead of elements are nothing but 1D arrays. No, in that sense it is fine. But element, if you write, it would be confusing. So element in the sense whatever elements are there. That is, whatever this fellow points to, that is called as element. So in that sense it is fine. In that sense it is fine. Okay, it is pointing to jth 1D array of ith 2D array. See, this fellow points to ith 2D array plus j means, okay, this fellow points to 0th 1D array of ith 2D array plus j means you are pointing to jth 1D array of ith 2D array. You are pointing to jth 1D array of ith 2D array. So it is pointing to, what it is pointing to? Second 1D array of which fellow? First 2D array. First 2D array. Is that clear? Like that. And you can continue further. So when you do star of that, see, when you do star of this, where is it gone? Yeah. When you do star of this, that is star for this, that is star of star ARR plus 1 plus 2, then you are moving to this 0th element, my dear friend. Then you are moving to 0th element, only address. It points to integer. Then if you do star of that, then you get value, my dear friend. So here, when you do this, this will give you, this will point to 0th index of jth 1D array of ith 2D array. 0th index of, index you use here, 0th index of jth 1D array of ith 2D array. Okay, I'll stop it. Just 3D array will complete it and we'll stop it. So like that. So we are referring to this particular fellow, as I told you. Now suppose star for this, if you do it, you are going to get that particular value. And without doing star, if you just, for this, if you add k means, you are going to get kth offset or kth element you are going to move, sir. Okay. For example, I'll just show you one element. What is this particular element equal to? This particular element is ARR plus 1 star plus 2 star plus 1. So this address is this, and value, if you want, whole star of that will give you the value. Whole star of this, that is star ARR plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. If you do it, you are going to get the value, which is 32. Is the idea clear? Yeah, I'll stop it here. this particular fellow, whole star, if you do it, you are going to get the value at that particular index, my dear friends. This particular fellow will give you value at that particular index. Okay. So I'll just conclude this with this small statement so that you will get it. See, if you see this, this is your ARRI. Correct or not? Is it not your ARRI plus J whole star plus K whole star? Now in this, what is this equal to? This is equal to ARRIJ plus K whole star. And what is this equal to? ARRIJK, my dear friends. Yeah, I'll give you assignment of the week. I'm sorry. And today evening again we are having this PYQs of IITK calculus and probability. We'll discuss today evening at 8 p.m. my dear friends. And tomorrow we'll start with some more problems to be done for pointers, and we'll start with strings, my dear friends. Tomorrow's topic is strings, my dear friends, for your C programming morning 8 p.m. Okay. So this is the idea, my dear friends. So whether you write like this or you write like this, they are one and the same, my dear friends. Hope you understand. Yeah. So there are two. I'll give you these two as homework, sir. Of course, answers are given. Sorry for this fellow, I have not given answer. So these two are homework problems for you, sir. Please do these two as homework. That's all for today. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you. Which time, sir? Today time 8 p.m. we are having this GATE PYQ series. Okay. Calculus and probability, sir. In the Telegram group, I'll give you the link. Both the Telegram groups. Thank you. Thank you very much.